Hello and welcome once again to tribescast.com. We are sorry we're late to this match. This is a North American versus European show match between the teams Boss on the NA side and IDK on the EU side. My name's Delirium. We're going to be covering this for you with Bart from High Res Studios. They are very happy having a party over at High Res right now because they released open beta for Tribes Ascend. This is going to be a Tribes Ascend match, hammered once again by Craig.
Hello.
Who I have here with me. We're readying up on map 2. We missed map 1, unfortunately. We had late notice on this show match. But the map was Arx Nevena, and IDK beat Boss 5-1. So I'm hoping that Boss will be able to get some NA pride back here on Drydock map 2. They're getting ready to get all their players in. They're missing one on the IDK side, I think. Yeah, that's the IDK side is missing one. We're just waiting for that last person. And waiting on Bart to patch his game and actually get here. For now, it'll just be me.
There he is.
And Craig.
Hello, Ho Rose Bort.
Oh, there he is at last.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
my goodness.
you're a little bit quiet.
Is that any better?
A little
You're a
bit.
little quiet, but we'll deal with it, I guess.
Let me see. I'm in a weird way.
You're in a weird place, that's for sure. Okay, so
It sounds
are you
like
at the High Res Studios right now?
Huh. No.
Oh, okay. Are you guys partying tonight because of open beta release?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
we're going to have to work on Bart's sound a little bit.
Anyway,
we're getting ready to
Hey,
start.
is that better? Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello, hello.
Sounds better. You're a little bit a tinny, but I mean it'll
Yeah,
work.
you sound like you're inside of a soup can.
Actually, it sounds like he's in an airliner.
Whoa! Oh, you're getting a ton of static?
A little bit. It's actually here. Keep talking. I want to see if it's too bad or
Is that
not.
better?
Actually, yes. That's quite all right.
Talk again, Bart. Tell us how you're feeling.
I'm feeling pretty good. It works now.
Yeah, yeah. So,
And then here it's better.
did you arrange this show match between Boss and IDK?
Is this better? I don't know what mic I'm using here. Let's see.
It sounds the same, kind of.
I might have to solo cast this.
Okay, they said the audio is good. Like they can hear him at least.
Well, okay, we'll take it.
Like,
we
is this
heard-
louder?
Oh, whoa. That's
Yeah.
night and day, dude.
This is real loud? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh no, it's not.
Well,
It's not loud, but it's crystal
It-
clear.
It's clear. Being clear
Okay,
is
so
important.
just
when
need to
you're casting a
lean
game.
very, very close over the laptop.
Get that face down there so I can see your pretty mug.
That's right. I need to get like a chin pillow so I can put my mic.
My mouth next to the mic, but also.
As Bart develops
Speak into the
scoliosis.
microphone when you're casting video games. So we have IDK and what do you call? IDK and Boss are here. They're using a rule set. Bart has asked us to develop rule sets. I got to read them out for the scroll of my chat. They're going to do 8 versus 8, 1 strike limit, no whiteout grenades, no tactical strikes of any kind, no infiltrator flag captures, no grabbing out of a strike, and no nitron grenades. That's a surprise. So that means you can't drop the flag with an impact nitron off a Pathfinder. I'm kind of surprised to hear that. I would think that they're very, very strong, but how do you get the flag back? Just out-duel the players? I've never heard this rule before. That's a lot of rules.
Raiders. A lot of raiders.
I mean, I know that the Europeans have been very, I guess, hesitant to use a lot of the very powerful tools in the game, and they've developed a lot of rules, but I didn't know they had so many. Because I was told the Europeans play with 2 strikes as often as possible, and that's probably where this rule came from, 1 strike limit. The North Americans just tend to have 1 person in a strike just because of manpower. You don't want to have that many people in a vehicle and not actually fighting. Although I have seen teams occasionally have like a lot of vehicles out, and it's very powerful. They do have 8 on 8 on the roster right now. Just waiting for them to start. They're ready to cap out. Let's see. On the Boss side, they're going to be represented by, looks like Shad, Tool, Hunts, Silver Star, Frizzer, Creature, Matten, and Demitsu. IDK side, I've only seen them play once, but they are represented today by Impaler, Peace. Oh, I'm sorry, this isn't even the right team. Some of that's mixed up. I'll do that over later, because their teams are actually so right now. I knew Creature was not on Boss. I knew that. I'm smarter than that. Okay, so Creature is IDK. Crystal Light's IDK. Nazman is Boss. I think Sunfire's Boss. Boss, by the way, if I haven't told you before, is has vestiges of the old Renegades community from Tribes, one of the more popular modifications to the Tribes rule set from olden days. TROC, they had a lot of TROC tags hard-coded in their names. TRC stands for the Tribes Renegades Online Community. And now we're going to start, yes! We're going to start the second map. Again, IDK did win the first map 5-1, so it's going to be up to Boss to try and regroup and beat them out here. But this is a show match. They're not going to do a best of 5. They're going to play 4 maps, all 4 maps, no matter what the scores are, just to show us what they can do. And hopefully they have a good time and don't worry about it too much. Bart, are you still there?
Yes.
So, tell us any news you have or things you want to talk about. Obviously, we're very happy that Tribes Ascend is in open beta now. Anyone can join up. Go to tribesascend.com, download the game for free, check it out, try it, see if you like it.
What do I have to say? I have to say I am very excited that another couple teams without any outside interference have put together another EU versus US match for us to watch. It's really awesome to see that coming out. Love seeing emergent play from the community.
Oh, it was their idea to put the show match on then.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. And also, as always, if you want to see more of this kind of thing, go to tribescast.com and check out all of our recordings that we will be putting out every week as much as we can. So this is Drydock. Drydock is one of the trickier maps. I know my team that I play with has a lot of trouble with this map because there's a lot of issues to consider. The back cap, there's already an early grab by Holmes here on the IDK side. That was pretty sneaky of him to go right away and get the flag where everyone's set up. He's actually about halfway home up top of the hill. It's going to be up to the boss offense to really cut him off. Matten's chasing him, but he's not going to get there in time. That's an early cap for IDK. Hunts is there to try and save it, but too little too late. He's killed in the stand. Matten wants it also. And Creature chain grabs after the first capture. They are already dominating this Drydock. Are you in the game yet, Bart?
No, I'm a little bit out. Following what you're saying, it definitely sounds like IDK is making Boss play their game, where Boss has been very reliant in the past on Matten getting those big caps out and really keeping teams off balance with his speed. It looks like IDK on those chain grabs is really breaking that up a bit.
Matten did get away with the flag to sort of counter Creature's chain grab, but he was killed and the flag was timed return on Creature's cap, so there's now 2-0 IDK. And Hunts had a grab after the second capture, but it was quickly chained down underneath the ship here. So now Red Nemesis is finally on offense. He's in a heavy. He is running Juggernaut. We've seen a lot of Juggernaut play on Drydock because you have chances to spam the stand. And Holmes just followed Creature and got the flag off again as soon as it came home. And he's already home and capped 3. It's been 1.5 minutes. Oh, my boy, this is painful to watch for Boss. So, again, I was going to say earlier, Boss is represented today by the Nazman and Soldier. They have 4 Pathfinders, Hunts, Matten, Demitsu, and Rad Nemesis. Sunfire and Soldier, they have a Sentinel, 1 Silver Star, is a very good Sentinel. Demitsu has now moved the flag for Boss. And even though there's a 3-0, they have sort of held their stand down. Holmes is coming from the back. This has been a very rapid-paced game. He's going to slip by Sunfire. No, he kills in the stand. Good job for the Boss defense. They put it back. And IDK is babysitting their flag near their base. Actually, they put it inside. It's very hard to move it there. So, oh my gosh, I missed a capture. How did that happen? So it's actually 4-0 now for IDK. How did that get off? Oh boy. I was too busy looking at the rosters while it happened. Okay. So
it is worth noting, of course, that we are playing on a European server here in IDK. It's a European team, so maybe a little bit of
that could be. Their pings are pretty biased in favor of IDK, all below 50, while the Boss guys all have pings pretty much over 100. Except for Matten. Matten's a cheater. Okay. So, and again, on the IDK side, again, Creature, Holmes, Crystallite, Tool, Shad, Impaler, Peace, and Top Secret. So with 2 eyes. Holmes has gotten away with the flag again. This is the last play of the game already. Silverstar has not gotten the snipe off on him yet. So he's going to be able to further here to try and stop him, or Matten or Hunts to get there in time. Otherwise, this game's going to be over in less than 5 minutes. Creature took the flag from Holmes. Creature is going to try and land on the flag. Who will get there first? Creature or the offense gets there first. Matten gets away with the flag again. You were saying Matten, or Boss, very dependent on Matten. Matten's getting a lot of chain gun fire from like 3 sources. Holmes is there in the chase, abandons Creature. Nemesis wants to get this return, but he's all alone. Oh, Sunfire almost got a mid-air return, got mid-air by the turret instead. Demitsu wants the return. He's the only one left on the offense. Thankfully, Hunt saved the flag on the Boss side, so they're going to be getting the first standoff of the game. Crystal Light passes to Impaler. And we're going to look to see who can resolve standoffs better. IDK's been a lot better about putting pressure on the flag. Silver Star, the Sentinel, now has the flag. He's going to have to want to pass that out to a more meteor guy. Let's see. So it looks like Boss wants to set up on the back hill where the back grabs come from to hold their flag that they're holding. And IDK is hanging around the base for the quick capture when it comes home. I know that that's a tricky decision to make. If you want to hold it in a safe place where there are friendly spawns, or if you want to hold it where you can capture right away when the flag comes home. I saw a team lose the flag 3 times in a row after resolving standoff in their favor. There's attacks coming in from Matt, who goes down to Crystal Light. Oh, but somehow the flag gets dropped and Randomness has returned it, so they just got to scoot down this back cap route before Tool can get there. Tool safety grab gets away, and now Sunfire, very frustrated, is holding the flag away from Creature and Holmes. Again, it looks like they're running. They had a Juggernaut out on the boss side. I have not seen any heavies for IDK. They have a couple technicians. Another flag drop. Frizzer saves it, looking at Top Secret and Nazman to help him out. This is an awkward doing situation. Frizzer's going to fall before he can. He has some support, but he's almost dead. On the other side, the flag was passed to Crystal Light again. Person they've designated to sort of hold it. He is running a Technician. Technician's pretty good anymore. The strategy game has changed a lot. People have started holding the base a little bit, putting turrets out. They're pretty effective now that they have that Thumper. This has been a really fun patch, I think, to have the new arena mode. In the last patch they revamped all the classes, made the new weapons, and Juggernaut's been showing up on this map. There's now a Shrikeout. Shad is piloting for IDK, and Boss has moved over to the spawn tower instead of the back hill. I like the back hill, actually. It's kind of cool. They can just ski down the back route to get to their flag really fast instead of having to waltz across this open area where there's a lot of fighting. Tool is pressuring Silver Star. He goes down. There's looking for a return. No, not quite. Matten does save it, but again, there's not a lot of pressure coming from the boss side to get the flag back. They're probably having to save their capper. Oh, they all go down. 3 IDK guys put the flag back, and Impaler caps it right away. That was a 6-minute game. 6-minute game on Drydock. IDK is showing that they're really good. The last time we had a show match like this, it was ZFZ versus Hindsight, I believe, and ZFC pretty much dominated. I know that Boss is not quite on ZFC's level, but they're still one of the good NA teams is out there. So there are definitely Europeans that can start their stuff, as we're seeing here. I'd love to see a match between, say, IDK and one of the other.
Server just in time.
Pardon?
I got into the server just in time.
Doesn't have to see it end, yeah. We'll probably be able to go to map 3 now. I'm not sure. This is the rotation server. We'll have to go to a real server with all the maps. This is a 24-hour repeating server.
Looks like yeah.
They're trying to decide. I got 2 options. So now you've done 2. Did they do the first map on European server also?
Yeah, that's right. So both European
Okay,
games,
so 2 maps.
both European
now,
games
yeah.
were taken by.
So the 2 maps that the European team has won have been on a European server. So I'm hoping that the Boss team will get a little bit of an edge going back to US East.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable to expect it. But of course, you always would have liked to take one of the games not on the home turf, just like in any kind of other sport. It's always good to win on the opposing team's home server, as it were. But here we are now moving over to US East Catabatic.
So that rumor that I heard about Hi-Rez having a party tonight, was that true or false?
Oh, absolutely true, man.
So we're going to have a game, I believe, at 7 o'clock Eastern Time to celebrate that?
That's right. Yeah, ZFZ versus Area 51 is going to be live cast in the sports bar that we're having the party in as a bit of a Shazbar initiation.
Oh, nice. And I think we were talking. Is the webcam still an option? Can you think we can have
It's
a
an
live
option.
stream for you guys?
I gotta make sure that the hardware side's pretty easy to take care of, and they have enough up, I think, to support it. It's more a question of, do we want to show you behind the curtain?